And a solution is needed not just for the war in Ukraine, but also for the one being fought in Gaza. This is a war that is bursting on the seams. It appears now that it is only a matter of time before another front is opened. Yesterday, we told you how an all-out war could break out between the Hezbollah and Israel. We also told you how tensions are unlikely to die down until a peace deal or a ceasefire deal is agreed upon. That now appears to be a tall ask. What we are seeing on the ground is an escalation of the violence. Today, a school in Gaza was struck. This school in Nuseirat was run by the United Nations. Israel claims the school had a Hamas compound, and that is why Israeli fighter jets struck the facility. Here's what happened next.
We are displaced in Al-Kastal Towers. My son called us at 2:30 in the morning to say that Ahmed had been martyred. They hit him with a missile in the classroom in the school. He is the youngest one of my sons and my dearest.
Israel claims that it killed Hamas fighters who were involved in the October 7 attacks. Now, this school is not the only facility that Israel attacked overnight. Israeli defense forces say that they have hit a Hezbollah observation post near the Lebanese town of Qiyam. The IDF, in fact, has released footage of the strike. And this comes after Hezbollah launched drones into northern Israel, and Hezbollah rockets set ablaze wildfires again in northern Israel. And there's also been escalation at sea. The Houthis say they have targeted 3 vessels. Where all? In the Red Sea and in the Arabian Sea, which is a first, by the way. Never before, since the beginning of the Gaza war, have the Houthis struck a ship in the Arabian Sea. Initially, the attacks were confined to the Bab el-Mandeb, the Gulf of Aden, and the Red Sea. But now, after taking their war to the Indian Ocean, the Houthis have started attacking ships in the Arabian Sea. The group claims it attacked Merck's Seletar with a number of drones in the Red Sea. The Houthis attacked a ship named Rosa and another named Vantage Dream. These vessels were targeted using missiles and drones. The Houthis have reiterated that they will continue fighting in support of the people of Palestine till the Gaza war ends.
With the help of Allah Almighty, the Yemeni armed forces will continue to carry out their military operations in support and solidarity with the oppressed Palestinian people until the aggression stops and the siege on the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip is lifted.
In Lebanon, the Hezbollah also vowed to continue fighting till the Gaza war ends. So, is there an end in sight, is the immediate question. There is definitely a ceasefire deal that Biden has laid out, which he claims is an Israeli initiative. We told you about this. But if that is also the case, one wonders, why haven't the Israelis come on board yet? What Biden essentially is proposing is a 3-phased ceasefire plan. The first phase of this plan proposes a proposes a 6-week ceasefire, and during these 6 weeks, Israel's army would have to withdraw from the populated areas of Gaza. Hamas would have to release Israeli hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. Gazans would be allowed to return to their neighborhoods. Trucks carrying humanitarian aid would be allowed into the enclave on a daily basis. And then comes the second phase. During this phase, Hamas and Israel would negotiate terms for a permanent end to the hostilities. The ceasefire would continue as long as the negotiations continue. The third phase will concentrate on a permanent ceasefire and the reconstruction of Gaza. After it was proposed, Hamas said it views the plan positively. Israel's far-right cabinet members, on the other hand, warned the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against accepting the plan. And the way things stand right now, there is no commitment from Netanyahu. And Hamas has added to its demands. It's now demanding a permanent end to the war in Gaza and Israeli withdrawal as part of the ceasefire plan. In fact, Israel says fighting would not be halted during the ceasefire talks. And as the back and forth continues, bombs continue to fall on Gaza. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.